Hello and welcome to The Edge. Here, we showcase the incredible touch of entrepreneurs, business owners, and changemakers. On The Edge today, we celebrate a woman whose hands have shaped one of Nigeria's longest-standing fashion legacies.
My name is Chief Mrs. Chinwe Zenwa, the CEO and founder of Lelook Bag Academy and Lelook Nigeria Limited since 1985. We are in the business of bag making in Nigeria.
For 40 years, Chief Mrs. Chinwe Ezenwa and Lelook Bags have turned African textile into globally admired pieces. Bags that don't just accessorize, but tells our story. From Nigeria to the world, from handcrafted beginnings to cutting-edge automated production, Lelook continues to prove that made in Nigeria can be world-class. This is The Edge. Every enduring brand begins with a bold idea. Let's start from the beginning. The spark that created Lelook and the vision behind building a 40-year African fashion house.
I often tell people that Lelook Bag came as I was actually trying to solve a family problem. My younger brother, who is deaf, and he does not talk. And I have a sister who is autistic and was really a handful for my mother, who was a widow at the time. And I'm the first of 7 children, having traveled abroad and came back to meet these 2 challenges. I decided I was going to solve that problem. So I told my brother, if you cannot talk and you cannot hear, you can look. So I decided to call the company Lelook. And then I told my sister, autism is not a disease. You have to learn how to use your hands to work. For my brother first, because he was much older, I got him to learn how to do hair. Even though I had training in Canada doing arts and crafts, I've always loved arts and crafts. But I said, I can only introduce him to this hair for now. So he went for a short training, and after that, I opened the shop for him. And as he was doing that, I was also planning on diversification, because my ultimate goal was to set him into the path of bag making, because the sister can tag along with that. So that was how Lelook was born. I look at Lelook as a company with a mission to produce locally and sell globally. I've always wanted to be the Louis Vuitton of Africa. So we started, and at the time we started, people hated anything made in Nigeria. I mean, who are you to carry anything? You'll be considered a very local woman or man. Everybody was wearing suits, ties everywhere. But I braved it. I said, even when you don't want to wear an African dress, carry it. So I started with the branding. If you can't wear it, carry Lelook. So we've been carrying legends since 1985. Well, it has really not been a walk in the park. Evolution comes with a lot of hard work. Innovation comes with a lot of hard work. We are in the business of bag making. And when I say bag making, quality bag making. You can see all manners of bags everywhere. But when you see a Liluk brand, it's very unique. The neatness of the work, the precision to the size, the standard that it has met internationally. Our unique selling point is that Africanness of Leluk is unmistakable. When you see our bag, you can tell that this is coming out of Africa. So Leluk is known to carry our culture everywhere we go. We promote our culture. We are not ashamed of it. We are the cutting edge when it comes to made in Nigeria bags.
Well, the vision is very clear, but 4 decades of excellence is never accidental. Now, craftsmanship is beautiful, but craftsmanship backed by industry numbers is powerful. Here is your Money Minute. A quick look at the real business of fashion accessories in Nigeria. Numbers don't lie, the accessory business is a goldmine for those who blend creativity and strategy. Let's step into the journey, the grind. Leading and winning in the business for 4 decades would not be a walk in the park, because behind every finely stitched bag are years of discipline, evolving technology, changing market, and resilience that refuses to fade. The look is still thriving, which means Chief Mrs. Chinwe Ezenwa is doing something right. Listen as she shares.
When I go for speaking engagements to younger people or startups, I tell them that business is war and you have enemies everywhere. And I meant everything I have said about that. To go into business is like going to a war front. And if it's that war front in Nigeria, it is a complicated war front. You will need all kinds of ammunition. And in Nigeria, you need all. You need power. You need to have a good mental state of mind. You need capacity. You need to be resilient. You need to be rough and ready. You need to persevere. You need access to finance. In most cases, there is none. So it's war. But above all, I believe in my God. I believe in my enterprise. I believe in my can-do spirit, because I have a proper mindset that I must face what is facing me. I mind my business. I don't let other people mind my business. I mind it. So, to have survived for 40 years, it took all of these things I'm telling you. That road you went through, I constructed that road. When I came here, there was no road. I did it the way you saw it. The thing is not to be complaining. I don't like complaining. No, do it. I hate complaints, because I believe that if you can dream it, you will have it. So I don't have that funny mentality of complaint. I don't also like people around me who complain. I check them out. I'm always on my lane. I face what is facing me. That is me. I'm rough and ready. But God, above all, has helped me to thrive. One of the things that motivate me is when I think of poverty. Poverty is a crime. Poverty is a motivator. I don't want to be poor. I've experienced poverty during the Civil War. I don't want to go back there. Poverty, to reduce poverty, is why I'm still in business. To encourage people to do better than I have done and to get out of poverty is a motivator. Lelook is a social enterprise for every one of you to know. It's not about money making. It's about lifting people out of poverty. You can go there and interview them without me being there. Ask them how they came here. Ask them whether they paid to come here. I give people free education here because I don't want them to go through what I went through. A leader must learn to be humble. You must have a listening ear. You must learn to give other people what they want so you can also have what you want. You must listen to them. You must be empathic because these are human beings. You must be intentional about helping the poor, not pretending, not using the mouth. No. You must prove that you are actually helping them to get out of poverty. Leaders are not doing that. They say one thing and do another. You can ask them here. We cry with them, we laugh with them. We train them. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Leaders must learn to carry people along. You don't dictate to people. You listen to them if you say you're their leader. So this bag making has taught me a lot too. And I'm happy. It's still teaching me because learning is from cradle to grave. So I'm still learning. Even AI, all this, I'm learning all these things now. At 70 something, I'm still learning.
Working in Lelook has been a life-changing experience for me. When I came to Abuja as a young lady, I was looking for opportunity. And then I saw this advertisement that there is a free entrepreneurship whereby you learn how to make bag for free. We were not charged anything, not even 5 naira. The only thing you just needed to do was to make yourself available.
I didn't know how to use machine, both manual, industrial. I didn't even know how to use any. But within a week, due to determination and the mindset I have, and the instructors that was given to us, within a week, I can be able to use manual machine. Within 2 weeks, beyond my imagination, I can be able to make a shopping bag with industrial machine.
Coming to Lelook was the best option for me. The best option that really brightened my life, make me to know what I can actually do. When I came to Lelook, I was an amateur when it comes to sewing. I couldn't even paddle the machine. Neither can I cut, can I sew. So with the help of my instructor and with the help of Madam Chinwe, I've really, really improved and I'm proud of myself.
Proud of myself that I can do this and I can make any kind of bag.
I am able to do things for myself. I have become financially stable, and I must say that I'm really glad and I'm thankful to Lelook.
And now, a thought to remind us why fashion matters. Next up is Edge Quote. Style isn't just what you wear, it's what you communicate. This is still The Edge, and we're still talking to Chief Mrs. Chinwe Ezenwa. Every legacy brand has a signature, something unmistakable. Let's explore the elements that have made Lelook not just a business, but the fashion institution in Nigeria. This is The Edge Factor.
We are the masters of the game. We pay attention to details. Quality is our watchword. We don't compromise on quality. And our bags are pocket friendly. They are eco-friendly. They meet all the current demands that climate change is promoting. Quality has no state of origin. No, quality is quality. I maintain quality through standardization. That's number one. Every bag has its own unique mold. So if I tell you this size is 11 by 14, it's 11 by 14. Because internationally, they don't have time to be asking you size. Once you tag it and mention, they know you understand the game. We have quality control experts we have trained in this trade, because you don't go and hire somebody who has done tailoring of boo-boo to come and be the quality expert for bags. We train them. I also went for training under AGOA, several training programs to ascertain quality. And that's why when it was time to scale the African Free Continental Trade Area, Lelook was given the first certificate of origin, 0001. Under Guided Trade Initiative, we were the first to export out of Africa because our goods are Africa standardized, Nigeria standardized, world standardized. So we pay attention to details. Instead, we will not make that bag. If you rush me, I will not accept. I will not do the job because the bags travel on their own. They don't have time to explain to customers, oh, sorry, I forgot to remove this. No. So we respect our bags because they travel on their own. They meet customers and they interface with customers. We are not there. So we are having internal quality control. And once in a while, we bring an external quality expert to check if we're still on course. Technology has helped us to have digital trade tools that we are now deploying to sell our bags, e-commerce, to tell our stories, Instagram, websites, TikTok, LinkedIn. Before, it's word of mouth. Sometimes in the past, I used to even go to some local market with my bell and telling people to come buy my bags. I was that courageous. But now, I don't need to. I have NTA. NTA is there. They cover us. They see the good we're doing. We see the good they have done. They've helped us. So we're happy. Some companies abroad told me they make these bags and they make them weak so that you come back and buy some more. We don't. We want you to buy a bag that will last because we don't want you to be poor. We're running away from poverty. We started locally. Told you, produce locally to sell globally. We first of all, and we are still seeing the Nigerian market as the biggest market in the world. So once people home accept you, it's the same people that carry those bags and enter plane and go, and Nigerians travel a lot. That was one of the ways I was able to get my brand established. People were carrying the bags and going for weddings to do ashwebi, to do souvenirs. They will take it to Australia. They will take it to Canada. They say that it is cheaper for them to buy it here and use it over there. So gradually, Lelouk became a household name in most homes where Nigerians reside. When I went to a UNGA meeting in New York and I saw Lelouk bags distributed, I cried. I was happy. Every delegate had my back. I said, I have arrived. I was happy. And it was done courtesy of the then Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talent. She took the bags, she spread the bags. The bags made bold statements about Nigeria. That was my bet.
Longevity isn't luck. It's a result of consistency and controlled evolution. For anyone building a product-based brand today, here is an edge tip for you. After 40 years of leading the market, what's next? Let's talk innovation, expansion, and the future of high-quality African manufacturing. This is Future Forward on the Edge with our guest, Chief Mrs. Ezenwa.
For Lelouk, I am more into digital now. The next generation taking over from me, I'm putting everything I have into digitizing my business. That's where I want to see Lelouk, because they lead and other people follow. So I want to see that we lead in that digital space. So that's why we have invested some money in our digital center, and we're going to invest more. I've been talking to some partners in Japan. I'll be meeting some of them, the JETRO organization, at the trade fair. They've invited us to come and dialogue with them. That is where I'm targeting. We have a big center coming up in Lagos. It's called an Export Skill Acquisition Center. We are running it with Nigerian Export Promotion Council. It's going to be the biggest fashion hub. It's run by Lelouk for the next 5 years. We're setting it up. We're training people in the garment and bag and shoe industry, and even modeling. Anything you want starts with you. You have to know what are you yourself bringing to the table for the business? What is your mindset like? What are you willing to do for the business? Are you willing to make sacrifices for the business? Are you in the business just to make money? You must define what are you going to that business to do. After that, you must seek knowledge, seek expert advice, invest in research, know your onions, carve out your niche market, find out what your passions are, and be the best of what you say you are doing. Because I believe it, that you can only do what you know how to do. You can only be yourself. That's all.
The future sure does look very bright, and we look forward to seeing these strategies work for the next 40 years. We want to hear from you. Share your favorite Lelouk pieces or your most inspiring made in Nigeria stories using the hashtag #TheEdgeShow, and connect with us on all our social media handles. A special thank you to our guests, Chief Mrs. Chinwe Ezenwa, a pioneer, a builder, and a custodian of Nigerian craftsmanship. From handcrafted beginnings to a technologically powered fashion house, she continues to prove that excellence can be sustained across generations. See you on the next episode of The Edge, where we will share another bold story and big idea. My name is Sochi Oputa. Stay inspired, stay bold, and stay on the edge. Bye for now.